Hello kings and queens, how you doing today? I was asked to do this video, so I'm going to be obedient. I do have an old one out, but it's last year, so I'm going to be obedient and do the video again. Plus I have new subscribers, and I hope this bless someone and help someone. As you see, the title today is Hell, My Testimony. It started out one night. I was laying in the bed, or just got in the bed to go to sleep. I laid down. All my lights were out except my TV was the only thing on. I laid down, and I had my youngest daughter. She had laid beside me to go to sleep with me. I laid down, and I heard some tapping on the wall. Tap, 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 maybe 3 times. I kept hearing it. So I turned my TV down and the tapping stopped. I turned my TV back up a little bit and laid back down, and the tapping started again. I turned it down, I didn't hear it again. For the 3rd time, I turned my TV back up a little bit and laid down, and the 3rd time I heard the tapping. But I turned the TV down and it stopped. So what I did, I just went, Lord, I said a small prayer laying down. I said, Lord, please, I don't know what that is, but protect me, whatever it is. I pray against it. I said that to myself up under my breath as I laid back down for like the 3rd time. And I knew, I felt like something was watching me. I knew in my heart, I just knew, I felt like something was there in my room. I felt like if I drifted off to sleep, something was going to happen. So I said again, Lord, please protect me. As soon as I drifted off to sleep, something snatched me. It snatched me through the bed. It snatched my spirit. It snatched me all the way through the bed. It snatched me so hard. I felt like my brain just shook, and it just snatched me through my bed. I could see myself going through the bed. And then all I could see was darkness. I'm going down fast. All I could see was darkness. I could see is darkness, and at first I didn't know what was going on. I'm looking around. All I could see is the rocks. I'm passing by the rocks, going down in the ground. I was going fast, but nothing was a dark tunnel or a pit or something. It was dark, and I was going fast. So I had an out-of-body experience. I was able to see myself and my daughter laying in my bed. And I can actually see myself laying there, standing there, and I actually saw myself falling again. I came back and I actually saw myself. I was standing watching my body lay there in the bed. I saw myself trying to take a deep breath. And when I tried to take a deep breath, all the suction ran out of me. It just suctioned all out of me, and I was dead. So what happened was I knew then. I'm like, oh my God, I'm headed to hell. I knew it, and all I could do was see the rocks going and the rocks going down. I was passing the rocks in the deep ground, and hell must be far because I was falling fast, but I had not yet hit the bottom of that pit. So what I was doing was I tried to wiggle and move. I could move my neck, the arm, and nothing. Whatever had me, it had me wrapped so tight. But I was going down. I was in deep darkness, very, very deep darkness I'd never seen before. But I could see the rocks. I was allowed to see the rocks, passing of the rocks in the ground, like I was going down on a fast elevator. But all I could see was darkness and rocks passing me. And so all I can do was like, oh my God, I'm going to hell, and all I could do was like, Lord, I couldn't talk. Whatever had me, I couldn't do anything. I had something told me to call out say the name of the Lord. I couldn't say His name. I had to think the name of the Lord. So I called the Lord's name, and I cried out, and the snap of the finger just let me drop back in my body, and I was able to breathe. And when I woke up, it was still night. I looked around my room. I didn't see anything, but I knew where I had been. I got completely on my knees, and I began to pray. See, people, I went to hell because I had fornicated. I was seeing this guy had fornicated. And that wasn't my first time. See, I was always in my word, and I always believed in God. I read the Bible. I just believed it. I knew Christ. I knew it, But see, I was trying to play both sides, and see, I had done it so long. I feel like God He done let me pass. He let me pass several times, fornicating. So it's not gonna. It's not. He's gonna let me. Since I'm His child, He's gonna let me pass again. He's not gonna let nothing happen. But people, kings and queens, don't play with God. Do not play with God. Hell is real. I was headed there. Actually, I was in the pit of hell. I just had not hit the bottom yet. I had to cry out to the Lord, and He allowed me back into my body. And you know what? I thank God giving me another chance to get it right. Some people say He's a second chance God. No, He's not. He's another chance God. He's another chance God. He is another chance God because He had warned me. God had warned me. He had warned me secretly, off and on. And I said to myself, I'm His child. He's not going to let me nothing happen. But I went to hell. I was in the pit of hell. People, don't play with God. Don't play with God. Take Him serious. Take Him serious. Fornicating it's not good. So I just want to bring this to y'all. When you're fornicating, married, sex is for marriage. It is for marriage. When you're having sex outside of marriage, you are worshiping Satan and his angels. And when you're having sex and you're married, you're worshiping God. See, kings and queens, there's a reason why He made sex for marriage. I used to always say, what is this? And after that happened, it was like a mystery to me. So I had to study, I had to understand, and God gave it to me. He said, no, this is a reason. It's a worship. It's a worship if you having sex outside of marriage. It's fornication. So you worship Satan. And then if you're having sex within your marriage, you're worshiping God. And when it gives Satan the legal right to come to you, if you do it so long, when you get deep in sin, I was deep in it. And I knew I was deep in it. I was deep in it. And I've gone so long doing it, thinking God is not going to chastise me. I was going to hell. I was in that pit of hell, people. I want you to understand, fornication, don't do it. Sex is for marriage. It's a mystery. The way God got it set up, He stepped back. It gave Satan the legal right to step in to take my soul. I could be in hell right now, but God gave me He allowed me. I cried out to Him. He gave me another chance, people. Don't you understand? I would have been in hell right now. And I have 2 daughters. Who would have raised my children? Yes, they have fathers. I have a 14-year-old daughter and I have a 21-year-old daughter. I often think, what if even if God didn't give me a chance to come back to this earth? My children would have found me dead in my bed. Not to say my youngest child, she was laying next to me. She could have woke up the next morning and found me there. I would have been terrified for her. Both of them, because my other daughter was in her other room, she could have came in after my youngest daughter found me. So people, take God serious. Fornication is not what we're supposed to be doing. Stop the fornicating. Stop the sinning. And God have told me from time and time again, I need you to speak my word to people. I got up that night, after He let me come back into my body, He dropped me just like that inside of my body. And then I said, Lord, I prayed and I said, I will do your will. I will help you save souls. I will speak your word. I will be obedient. See, people, fornication and all other sins is wrong. Fornication, people do it. Society, the news, and the movies, and the music, it puts it out there like it's okay to have sex, to fornicate. It's not okay, people. I'm a living witness. I was in the pit of hell. I was headed there. I was in there. I was in that pit. It's very, very far. I had to do some studying You're worshiping Satan when you're fornicating. You're worshiping God and his angels when you're having sex in a marriage. Is the reason why. I know why now. And I just want to help someone. I hope this helps someone who's fornicating. Get married. Marry. It's better, the Bible says, better to marry than burn. It's better to marry than burn. See, I could have been there. There is a hell. There is a hell. A lot of people don't want to recognize and to understand, but I'm here to tell you it is one. He sent me. God is not an author of confusion. He's not a respecter person, because people look at me, he'll send anybody to hell. You can be ugly, fat, short, beautiful. He's going to send you. You deep in sin, he's going to send you to hell. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter with God. All that matters is his word. His word matters, and it means for us to do what it says. See, I had got away fornicating for so long, I thought God was not going to let nothing happen. And I knew I was wrong. But I kept on. But God showed me. He stepped back. It is written. It is written. It's like he didn't send me. I sent myself to hell. And he created it that if you get so deep into sin and you keep disobeying him, it gives Satan a legal right to come in your life and to take your life. He comes in your life. Now, what else I want to tell you? That tapping, that tap was Satan in my home. He was in my home. It was portals had opened up in my home. I had allowed the portals by me sinning open up in my home. I had to get delivered. Pray. I had to get delivered by this minister and pray so all this can leave. The portals and Satan. Because even though after that happened, I stopped fornicating, I broke up with the guy, and I started living for God, Satan was still after me. What do you mean? I mean, he was around, lurking around my home. He was around. I had to get delivered. I had to get prayed over. People, it's called a stronghold. I had a stronghold on me. But I thank God for allowing me to get rid of it. It's hard to get rid of a stronghold from Satan. See, don't you know that's what Satan wants you to do? He wants you to sin. He wants you to fornicate so he can take your soul, take your life. See, Satan know he already had lost. He know he have already lost because it is written. It is written in this Bible. It is written that he's already lost. Now he want to take every soul and every person he can down to hell with him, because he know it's written in Revelations he have lost. So now he's trying to get all of God's people and people to get them to sin, and so he can take their soul. And you know what? When you get so deep into it, it's nothing God can do. He steps back and Satan steps in, because it is already written that way. It's written that way. People of God, is written that way. So I hope this helps someone. We have to, this is real. This is real. This is real. Demons was in my home. There was portals open in my home. I thank God it's not anymore, but people, please listen to me. Satan is real. Hell is real. Heaven is real too. The next time I die, I'm going to heaven because I'm doing his will. I'm doing what he wants me to do. And I hope this saves some people. I hope this turn you around if you're sinning or fornicating or whatever you're doing wrong. I went because I was fornicating. And it wasn't that I fornicated at one time. I was a fornicator. So I just want to come to you, whoever's out there having sex outside of marriage, that's fornicating. And it will catch up with you. God do not play. He's not going to play. He'll let you go for so long, and then Satan, he have to step back. Satan steps in. Like I said, it's already written. I have a verse today coming from Isaiah chapter 5, starting with verse 13 and 14. Again, Isaiah chapter 5, verse 13 and 14, and it reads, "Therefore my people are gone into captivity, because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famished. and their multitude dried up with thirst. 14. Therefore hell hath enlarged herself, and opened her mouth without measure, and their glory and their multitude and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it. See, it tells you here, my people is in captivity. That's why we're in captivity. I was in captivity. And it says hell has enlarged her mouth. Man, that means it's big. I mean, hell has widened because of us sinning, our sins. So it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and people don't want to hear the word. But please, people, hear me today. Hell is real. I was there. And I thank God. I thank you, Lord. I thank you for giving me another chance to get it right. I'm going to do it right. I'm going to do it right. People understand God is real. The Most High God is real. Christ is real. Heaven is real. Hell is real. A lot of people don't want to hear about hell. A lot of people don't hear about hell. They don't want to hear it. But because you don't want to hear it, that don't mean that it don't exist. That don't mean that you're going to face it one day. That don't mean that God is going to show you one day that his word is real, hell is real, and heaven is real. That don't mean it goes away because you don't want to hear it. A lot of people don't want to hear the word. But one day it's people in hell wishing right now that they had another chance to get it right. They wishing right now while they're in hell that they can reach out to God and ask God. They probably have, but he didn't give them that chance like he gave me. He gave me. There's so many people in hell wish they had the chance I have. And I thank God. I thank you for giving me this chance, Lord. I will, speak your word. I will obey you. People, listen. Hope what I'm saying touch you today. Share this video. Hope this touched someone today because it's real. It is real. It is real as I am here talking to you on this camera. It is real. I just thank him. I just thank him for giving me another chance, and I praise him. I just thank him. I thank him. Don't let Satan take over your soul like he almost took over mine. Don't let sin and fornicating, sex, and all whatever else you're doing. Whatever sin will send you to hell. Whatever sin you're doing will send you to hell. But I know fornication sends me to hell. So I know fornication is one of the number one things Christians and people that are not Christian that do in society and the TV shows lets you see that I want you to see that it's okay to have sex without being married. It is wrong, people. It is real. The demonic is real. Satan is real. His demons is real. Hell is real. It's real. Please don't fornicate. Don't sin. Don't sin. We're in the time. We're in the beginning of the end. We're living in this time. It's a famine. It's perilous times right now. We got COVID. It's a perilous time. God said these things will happen. He's allowing this, but he's still in control. But his word, it is written prophecy that viruses will come. He didn't say COVID, but he said viruses. You see, man think they over God, but see, they don't know this is written. Their time is coming. These people who's making laws up in the White Houses and the Senates, their time is coming. Everybody have a day of death. Or he can take you like he did me. All I did was lay down and I was going to sleep. All I was doing was sleeping. Satan snatched me. He snatched me through the bed on the way down to hell. I just thank God for giving me another chance. And people, I hope this help you and bring insight and open your eyes, and share this video if you think you know someone who's needing to hear this, and just get in God. Don't sin. Don't fornicate. Don't fornicate, please. Don't do it. There is a real hell. There is a real Satan. There's real demonic spirits. Okay, kings and queens, I just stopped in. I was being obedient. I was asked to do this video. by several people. So I'm going to do it. I have to be obedient. This will help someone. I do have the first version I did last year, but I was, last night I was asked to do it. It's time to, I guess, do it again. It will help some people because I have people on my have are subscribed, haven't seen this video. So I hope this helps someone. Hope it, bless someone to change their lives. Uh, because we're not taught this in the churches, and the pastors are not going to teach it. That's why I had to leave the churches, because the pastors are not teaching it. I left the churches way before COVID. These churches, the pastors, they're scared to speak out. They're scared to speak on hell. They're scared to speak the truth. But you know what? God said, woe unto them. Woe unto those pastors that's not teaching the true truth. Their day is coming too. So I just hope this helps someone. I hope this bless someone. It is real. It is real. We're living in the times. We're living in the times. Okay, kings and queens, I hope this, open some people's eyes. Hope it open your eyes. Stay, get close to God. Get in His Word. Stay in His Word. All right, kings and queens, I will see you soon. I be praying for you all, and stay blessed, and I'll see you soon. Bye.